Well, day 2 of full meta Alchemyst tactics. Let's jump in and see how this one works. This one is called the full meta Alchemyst 4-3-3 Ramdeuter version. Now, yesterday's was the 4-2-3-1 compact. We will see how it changes things up with our 3 teams in a holiday sim with Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. And unfortunately, no images, no description on the page I got this from in the Steam Workshop. So we're just going to dive in and see how this one works. Well, this one definitely looks quite a bit better than the 4-2-3-1, at least for these 2 teams in the Premier League. Liverpool coming in second with 85 points, only 1 away from Tottenham. Still find it funny that Tottenham wins this season a fair amount of times, but 99 goals is fantastic. Villa with 5th place, 78 points, 88 goals rather, sorry. Pretty nice so far. Liverpool coming up against Aston Villa in the FA Cup 3rd round immediately and losing out 0-2, unfortunately. They do get to the Carabao Cup final, beating Arsenal 3-0. Pretty nice there. They do get to the Europa League final, losing out to AC Milan 1-2. That hurts. Overall, though, I still can't say this is a bad season. You come up against Aston Villa using the same tactic in the FA Cup, so I'm not too shocked there. You still should have gone through, but that's a different story. But winners of the Carabao Cup, runners-up in the Europa League and the Premier League, I'd take it. Squad, though, does not have a lot of green. Usually it's a lot more. But, you know, what are you going to do? 30 goals, though, for Nunez, Salah with 27, assists 17 for Salah, Diaz with 15, and then average rating Salah with a 7.50. Aston Villa, Carabao Cup 4th round is as far as you get. 0-1 loss to Arsenal. We already saw they came through Liverpool to get to the FA Cup 4th round, moving on all the way to the FA Cup final against Chelsea, losing 1-0. However, they do get their trophy, Conference League final 2-1 win over Fiorentina. So Premier League points-wise, definitely average for Aston Villa, but they get the winner's medal of the Conference League. They get runners-up of the FA Cup. Not too bad. Squad-wise, about the same green that Liverpool had. Very weird, but 32 goals for Ollie Watkins, 17 for Diaby. Assist, 18 for Diaby. Zaniolo with 13, and average rating, Zaniolo gets a 7.20. Data hub for Liverpool, looking fantastic on the attack and pretty nice on the defense as well. Goals per game, 2.61, definitely seen a lot higher, but it is still pretty nice. 0.92 conceded, 0.71 XG against. Aston Villa usually getting a lot higher in the attacking side, but still not too bad. You're well above Premier League average. Defensively, you're more on the average mark, but goals per game, 2.32 goals per game, 1.18 conceded, and 1.29 XG against. It's all kind of a mixed bag. Premier League stats, points per game, Liverpool with 2.24, not too bad. Aston Villa in 5th, though, with 2.05. Most goals, 1st and 2nd, 99 down to 88 for Villa. Fewest shots against, Liverpool in 2nd with 221, Villa in 7th with 357. Most possession, Liverpool making the list with 55%. Most dribbles made, 1st and 2nd again, 764 down to Villa's 697. Fewest conceded, Liverpool with 35, Aston Villa only with 45. Most shutouts, Aston Villa making 3rd with 13, Liverpool tying for that with 13 as well. And then most shots for Liverpool in 1st with 699, Villa in 3rd with 541. But now, how do you think Ipswich Town in the championship fared? Well, thankfully, they came in 1st by a good 9 points, but 112 goals, 110 points, did very well. Unfortunately, not so much in the domestic cup run. Carabao Cup 1st round immediately losing out to Stevenage 1-2, and then out in the FA Cup 4th round 0-3 to Arsenal. But you do get past Leicester, so that's something. So all in all, definitely a fantastic season in the championship. Everything else, whatever. Squad-wise, they've got the most green out of all 3 teams, so go figure. But goals, 31 for George Hurst, Chaplin with 17, assist 15 for Jack Taylor, Davis with 14, and then average rating 7.41 for George Hurst. Championship stats, though, most points per game, Ipswich, of course, in 1st, 2.39. They're kind of in 1st in a lot of areas. 1st in most goals, 112. Very nicely done there. Fewest shots against, 308. Most possession, 54%. Most dribbles made in 2nd this time around with 924. Most conceded in 1st with 30. Most shutouts in 1st with 24. And then most shots for in 1st with 736. So let's jump into the tactic itself and take a little bit deeper of a dive. We start out with a sweeper keeper in support, wing back on the left in support, ball playing defenders in defend in the central spots, and a fullback in attack on the right. Ball winning midfielder in defend, a CM in attack next to a box-to-box in support, an inside forward in support with that Ramdeuter on attack on the right, and then a complete forward in attack up front. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking with his narrow, approach plays pass into space, underlap on the left and the right, focus play down the left and the right, pass out of defense, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, slow pace down, distribute to the entire back line and roll it out. And out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, get stuck in, and step up more. So overall, how did these three teams do? Well, not bad. I mean, they're kind of back to their average with this tactic. 110 points, 112 goals. Definitely not through the roof for Ipswich. Definitely kind of on the right path. Liverpool, Aston Villa, points-wise, yeah, 85 down to 78. Again, pretty much on average. 99 goals, though, is pretty through the roof. They did a fantastic job. 88 as well for Aston Villa. But overall, it definitely worked. No question about it. For Liverpool, Szoboszlai actually got a ton of goals here, so the midfield really helped out. Salah on the right did a fantastic job with 27 goals as well. So overall, this one was definitely one to look at. So if you've got the player for that Ramdeuter positioning, definitely check it out and see how it works for you. But that's it for me, 7FM for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.